What's up? What's up? How you doing?
What's going on?
What's going on? What we got? What we got?
All right. First
Ready?
things first, right?
Yep.
Do our introduction, Boogaloo.
Wait, before we get started, why don't we do our couple of shout outs we have?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go with this. First, we want to give a couple shout outs to healthvape.com. Health Vape sells healthy vaping alternatives. All their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals, and they are vitamin infused. So make sure to pick yourself up some of their vape and pod products using our code MWAPOD for a discount.
Also, we have sleeves.com. Sleeves offers a high quality product such as arm sleeves, joggers, headbands, tights, socks, even dirty boxers. Hey, Chang, let me tell you something. I wore these dirty boxers the other day to go take the garbage out, and the little lady across the street, she was eyeing me. Maybe it's because there's a big elephant on the nutsack, but she was eyeing me. Hey, but if you or someone in your life is an athlete, check out sleeves.com and use our promo code MWAPOD for your 10% discount. All right, with that being said, let's get started. All hail the Knights of the Gimmick table, where we spit the truth at the infamous round table and your feelings get left at the door. I am Boogaloo, the natural born killer. This is the lunatic LowRyda, and welcome to Knights of the Gimmick table. Sean, what we got today? What we got going on?
All right, guys. First of all, we got two awesome talents from the Northeast. They've been traveling all over the place. We got King Mega.
Yo, what's good?
We also got Prince Nana.
The honorable Prince Nana.
What's going on, my friend?
What's going on,
gentlemen?
Wow, this is crazy, my man.
Yo,
you gotta
yes.
Kamikaze.
Oh, he went old school.
Kid.
The original. The kid. This is the kid. Hey, Chug, I like to call him.
What's going on, though?
Man, my man Boogaloo, like that name, boy. I'm telling you, mad people try to steal that over the years, my friend. Mad people.
Hey, remember when he was like, homeboy was like, oh yeah, you know Boogaloo, Lou. I'm like, can we just say Boogaloo? No, you need the Lou at the end. Boogaloo, you know what Boogaloo is? I go, no. He goes, Boogaloo Chango, it's black magic. He goes, black magic, but you like Conan.
We're like, who the heck is that? But okay.
I was like, all right,
what's
cool.
up, brother Alan Funk? What's going on?
Alan Funk, that's Queen Wee from WCW.
Good.
That's my dude.
My man Mega, Big Mega.
Big Mega, baby. All right,
Big
so
Mega is a beast.
What's good?
Let's get started, man. Hey, Nana, come on, man. I known you since day one.
Facts.
Like Gleason's.
Pops.
Facts.
Let me tell you something. I think you started wrestling, if I'm not mistaken, at 15 years old. Is that right?
Yes, it is. It's absolutely right. 15 years old, and I think 4 or 5 years later, 4 years later, I met you, and then you kept running it into my head. You've been here since 2000, or you've been here since 1996, and you're still here.
Yeah, I was like,
damn, cold-blooded.
Hey, he did me a good promo on me one day. And he even used my government name. He's like, "Cause of you, Louis." Cause I'm like, really, dude? I was like, this mofo. I said, hey, remember this guy? You were there when the ring was over there, and when the ring was over there, and when Johnny had hair, you were.
Yo, you know it's crazy because I believe when did you get started in the business again, Boogaloo?
Originally,
or when you got into Johnny's? When did you?
I got into Johnny's. I think it was January of '97, I believe.
Right. So
January '97.
When I met Lou, that's when it was game time at Gleason's.
Yeah.
Gym. I mean, it was already game time. Don't get me wrong. We had Devon back in the day, of course. You know, Angel. You know, we had the guys like the Musketeer, you know, and then all these guys like, all these guys. But when Lou came in there for our generation,
it was crazy.
It was like, y'all better start wrestling up in this motherfucker. That's exactly how it happened. And everyone got serious, and it was time to start wrestling. So hats off to Lou for making it happen over there.
Yeah, that's what's good, man.
Damn, man.
We do appreciate that.
Hey, did you see that? I don't know the camera caught. It was like, come on.
Yeah,
your dome is already too big.
I know it's already too big. There's a hot air balloon over here. Mega, what about you, man? As all the years I've known you, I don't even know where you started, where you trained.
So I started. So I always wanted to. So my dad always wanted to see me on TV, right? So I love baseball and wrestling as a kid.
I remember you telling me that you tried out for the Yankees.
Yeah, I tried out for the Yankees. Epic fail. It's just epic fail. But I tried out at Yankee Stadium. How many people can say that, right?
Nobody. Hey, I'm a failed baseball player too.
So then my dad died in January '99. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna give wrestling a shot. So I went to the Garden for a show, and I saw a flyer for the doghouse, right? So I went to go find it, and I couldn't find it.
Which doghouse was it?
I don't remember. It was the original one.
Okay, that little hole in the wall doghouse.
Yeah, and I was like, where the fuck is this place? I can't find it. Like, fuck it, right?
Right.
I started Googling shit, and then it was like...
Wait, they had Google back then?
Yeah. I know, right? It's like mad.
Wow. Right. So either Google or AOL or some shit, whatever. But I found
he map quested.
He binged
I found Gina Caruso's, and then I saw the school HWA that was partially owned by Mikey Whipwreck. So I know who Mikey Whipwreck is. I don't know who the Gino dude is. So I'm gonna go out to Long Island. So at the time I was living in the Bronx. So I drove out to exit 59.
Are you originally from the Bronx?
I'm from Mount Vernon, from
the Bronx. Yeah, the Bronx.
Yeah,
the Bronx.
Yeah.
North Bronx.
North Bronx.
Don't try to.
No Brooklyn, no Queens, no nothing. Bronx, what hip hop started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I saw the video Rumble Roads.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
So I went there and I met up with this dude, Mike Norman, and this was like October, November '99.
Mike Norman.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
That's Stormin' Norman?
Stormin' Norman.
Yep. Yes.
Stormin is in WWE.
Norman and McKinney.
Yeah.
And then I signed up, and then I went to the next show, and I remember the FBI was there as a surprise. And
they came to the FBI, the rest.
Yeah, HWA.
Which FBI?
We don't want the FBI.
And I was like, no, we don't want that here.
He was like, I got warrants.
So it was Guido and Big Sal.
Okay.
Came to the
Sal,
like,
that was
holy shit! I was like, yeah.
Big Sal broke my front seat of my Blazer. Remember that?
Right. You know, Sal trained like Gleason.
Yeah. Sal's Gleason's guy. Yeah.
No, I'm in this shit. And then my first day of training was January 2nd, 2000.
Okay.
My first.
Gee, what? So who actually trained you again? It was
who the fuck trained me? So I went on Tuesdays.
Who the fuck trained me?
I'm old. I've had like 5 concussions.
Kapunk.
Yeah. So Mondays and Wednesdays were Larry McKinney.
That dude was good, man.
Yeah. And Paul Laurier and Chuck LeGrand were Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Guillotine LeGrand.
That's my boy.
Yeah. And then Mikey would come down like once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Once every week. So he would lend a hand, and then whenever we fucked up, he would fucking like murder us like crazy. Like wall squats, holding chairs.
Chairs, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You drop one, run into the ring, shark tank, get your ass beat.
Yep.
And then I just remember we was doing cardio one day, right? And at the time I was probably like 370, 380, easy.
Jesus.
And we was running, right? And there was an exit sign. I was like, I'm just gonna run out this building. Fuck this bullshit. I'm done.
No shit.
I was like, nah, they're gonna fucking kill me. These fucking white boys gonna fucking kill me. So I just stuck with it and fucking it was like a natural. And then after like 3 or 4 months, the SATs, Red, Quiet Storm, and Chris Devine started coming down like every day.
But they were already wrestling though. I remember they had keys to the school.
Yeah,
they had keys to the school because I went to the school with them. Like that. As a matter of fact, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, you snuck in there too? You
no,
part of
hey,
the
no, they go, hey, you want to go train with us? I go, yeah. They had the crash mask out and they would just practice their dives and stuff. And Joe's like, do a moonsault. I'm like, yeah. They taught me how to do a moonsault.
Let me tell you something. Those guys, I remember anywhere that they could find, any building that they can find, and they could put their mats up, they had a wrestling school. Yep. They even had a wrestling school at like one of the churches in East New York. It was awesome. They only had it for a little while, and then they were going up to Mega Spot.
Yeah. Hey, this ain't the SAT appreciation show. Come on.
I know.
Yeah. Let's stop. Yeah. Hey, what you drinking over there? You got some cognac, bro?
No, actually, I'm drinking lemonade. Lemonade. You know. Recently, I went through a really big scare. You know, we're old now. When we originally got started, when me, Boogaloo, and Chung got started, Mega was 50 already. Okay, and we were in our 20s. Okay, we were in our 20s.
I still look younger.
But now that I'm 40, now that I'm in my 40s, which I'm 42 this year, I'm watching my health. I'm eating, better, and I'm drinking a lot of like water. So a lot of water with a little bit of lemon. You know what I'm saying?
Drinking it out of a pimp cup.
I drink it out of this chalice.
There you go.
Yeah. I just drink beer.
Yeah, you got that. You got that voice, Chung. Chung still has that voice. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just pass me my beer, or I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's exactly how I feel most of the time. You know,
we gotta have one more. We gotta have one more match, man. One more.
You know what? I wish. I'd love. You know who I would like to have one last match, like a match with. I'd like to have a match with a lot of guys.
Yeah,
but there's Boogaloo definitely. I definitely want to have another match.
We had a hot feud. We had a hot singles feud in WW.
Yes, we did. Did I? You retained the belt?
No, you took the belt. You beat me for the belt. You DDT'd me on the chair, and then I came back and got it from you. I even let you chop me in the face. Remember, you didn't want to. You were scared to take the German suplex. Remember?
Yo, I took the German. I took the German. No.
Yeah. Huh?
I mean, you gave me a German.
Yeah, you didn't want to do it. He was like, no, you're
taking this fucking.
He's German. He goes, I don't want to do it. I'm like, well, let's practice it. No, just do it in the match. Just do it.
Just do it in the show.
Then after that, he's like, yo, do that to me all the time.
I know. That's what I was just about to say. I was like, bro, you could do that to me anytime, dude. He was doing it in fucking training and shit.
Juan, what's up, baby?
Who's that? Juan? That's Juan
Jeremy. Yep.
Juan Jeremy. We got some people up in here, man. We got
who the heck we got?
We got Tizzle. We got Mike Tobin.
Yo, Tobin, what's up, my friend?
Izzy.
We got Heel Kevin.
That's Kevin Rodriguez.
Yeah, Kevin Rodriguez. He's got his own network.
Let me hold some money. Man, all those guys I respect and admire. You know what I'm saying? And I remember we used to do
we got my dad.
Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
Our biggest fan.
Goes way back, man. Way back.
Our biggest fan.
Ron.
Hey, you want to hear a funny story? So when I told my dad, I go, hey, Dad, I want to try wrestling. He goes, why the fuck you want to do that bullshit? he goes, you're wasting your money. He's like, you're wasting your money. And I was like, all right, well, I want to try it. And then, like, I was pissed off when he told me that. So I told Chung, I go, we're sharing a room. We got bunk beds, me and Chung. And I go, man, I want to try this. He goes, just do it, bro. Do it. And I go, all right. So I went in. I met Johnny. Right. Johnny gave me the Latino discount.
you got the which one was that? The 1,000?
The 1,500. The 1,500. I got the 1,500 discount.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So then he goes, and then I came back, and then I started working, and then my first show was that Battle Royal. My dad showed up. He goes, man, you're really fucking good.
He was hooked after that.
He was hooked after that. Yeah.
The biggest fan. And then after that, that's when Chung started. Did you guys ever work Mega? Did you guys ever do a show with Mega? Man. Was that at USA Pro?
No, at Mikey's at NYWC. Yeah. I remember Mega choke slammed me off that top through the tables and shit.
Yeah.
I think Mega's the only person.
I remember.
Mega's the only person in New York City that's never worked for Frank Goodman.
Who?
Mega.
What?
Never.
Yeah.
No
Get
shit.
the heck out of here. Why?
Yep.
Why is that? You would Isn't that when your
Frank, no, they say he was too black for the business.
Man, he's like
I think he's just a creamy beige brother.
Yeah, you like coffee with an extra creamer in it though.
Yeah.
Now you know what it was. Mega wasn't trying to sell tickets like the rest of the.
Exactly what it was.
I remember they had Lou selling. Lou was bringing in like 150 tickets a show.
Who?
Don't you?
Never, bro. Hey,
Dragon, what's good?
He was on the top of the roster.
You got Daniel Dragon up in here.
I was the one that opened the door for you guys.
Now you did. My boy. Actually, you. It's
I was the first one. I was the first one booked.
Hold on. It's because of you and Damien. All right, that I got booked. Not at Frank, but at ICW. And my hats off to you guys. That's when ICW was first getting started. You know what I'm saying? Frank, I spoke to him on my own and started selling tickets, and he's been great. But with you guys, ICW, like you guys were already opening that. And that was when I really got my break in the wrestling business. I actually took a laxative earlier. That's why I sound American right now. So once the laxative kind of wears off, then my accent comes back. So it's coming back slowly but surely. All right. So don't sleep on me. All right. There's people out there trying to mimic me and do a lot of these hokey things. All right. But let me tell you, there's only one. All right. All right.
There's only one Apollo Crews.
You see this shit right here?
Apollo Fools. That's what I call him. Apollo Fools.
You see that what it says there, Nana? It says Pierce Austin said he don't care what Angel says about you. You're cool.
Hey, Angel, let me tell you, Angel hates my guts. He trained me, and I'm still like on his shit list after all these years. Angel. You know, I've been trying to convince him. Listen, with a nose like that, you definitely have to have some African in you, my friend. Jesus Christ. I don't care what you say. That's my boy, though. I love that guy.
He looks good too, man. He's getting himself. He's in probably the best shape of his life.
I was gonna say he's in better shape now than when he was working.
Angel.
Yeah.
I have to see him. I haven't seen him. The last time I saw him,
he got rid of the sausage tits.
So he was kind of behind the camera, and his face was like this. It was like this, like hey, like you know what I'm saying. So I couldn't really see what was going on. So are you guys? So when is the next? So Mega, are you retired? Are you retired, Chung? Like,
so let me just say this. Like years ago, I always said I'm never going to retire because people say, "Oh, I'm retired," and then they come back and wrestle 2 or 3 years later, for better, for worse, whatever, right? So I said I'm gonna just stop. Right?
He took a sabbatical.
So I took a sabbatical. Right. So I'm gonna tell you this: you don't retire from wrestling. Wrestling retires you.
Right.
True. So I'm gonna be 50 next year, February 16th.
Whoa!
2020 to be 50. Right.
How much weight did you lose, bro?
I lost probably from when I started counting, I lost 70 pounds. I was 330, went down to like 258, 257.
Holy fuck!
And
man.
then I
Awesome,
gained like I'm back up to 3 now, but it's fat and muscle. So I want to go back down to like 270. I still look like a crackhead, but at my heaviest, I was probably at 380, 390. Easy.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Like I remember when I dropped all the weight, you know, and you know, you guys know, you know, Boogaloo knows me.
I think that's thanks for the bits, Pierce.
Boogaloo knows me when I was kind of like mid-size. I wasn't so huge, but then like I started messing around with, rest in peace, my boy Tim Arson. And Tim Arson, that's my boy. Rest in peace to him, man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
He's one of the guys that has been to my house, you know what I'm saying? And anyone who's been to my house, this is just a myth that I have. He's one of the guys who's been to my house and he made a living out of wrestling and did well with it. You know what I'm saying? But he was one of the guys that was also teaching me about my body. So like after I lost all the weight, you know, over the years because I, you know, kind of slowed down with the in-ring competition, this guy Mega used to call me a crackhead.
Why did you? Okay, you got in the best shape of your life. Why did you walk away?
I never walked away. It's just that I had I specialized in something. You know, I specialized in managing guys and being a mouthpiece and being a personality in the wrestling business. I stepped in the ring at an early age because I respect the business.
Yeah.
I respect the business and I respect what it is that people have to put themselves through inside of that ring. And I had to experience that from young. And
Yeah.
if there was any other type of sport that I was going to get into, it was going to be the entertaining sport that I really had love for. But, I never really walked away. My last match that I actually had in front of a large capacity pay-per-view, and it was, pretty, good storyline, was Ring of Honor 2012. That was the ladder match with, Kevin Steen and Generico. And that was like one of my best matches. I was doing like suplexes off the top ropes and diving through I was diving through ropes and shit. And the reason why I was able to do all of that is because I'm not gonna lie to you, over the years wrestling, I was always, wanting to be safe and this and that. To that match, and moving forward, I was like, you know what, this is my last opportunity to prove myself. So once I did that, I realized, okay, we got to put our lives on the line. You got to put your life on the line.
Yeah, you trust people with your fucking body.
Yeah, you want to be in this business, and that's all I want to do. And if there's not an opportunity right now, listen, I've been in the game for 26 years. I made decent amount of money. I should have made a lot more. And the reason why I didn't make a lot more is because I'm African American. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you with it. Yes, there are a lot of other successful African Americans, but they haven't been in the industry this long with this much experience.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They did it in 2-3 years. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You kiss ass, good. But me, I had to learn it.
But but the thing with you, Nana, I got to give you props because you figured out every facet of the business, as far as promoting, like endorsing. You know everything there is. Like if I had money right now, I could give you the money, and I know you could give me a product. We can make something happen.
We can make something happen, and I always talk to Mega about that. Mega, you already know. I always say to Mega, let's start this. Let's do something. I've been saying this to him since we met each other. Yeah. And I always, one of my other good friends, then, we're going to talk to Mega more because I don't want to take up the whole thing. But one of my friends, Carrie, I was there from the beginning to the end after he purchased the company from Rob Feinstein during the scandal.
Yeah.
Right? And every step of the way, there were other people there consulting and helping and so on and so forth. But me and Carrie definitely developed a friendship where, he took a lot of my advice, for certain things. And I'm proud to be a friend of his. And I'm proud to have been connected to his business for so long. And look at Ring of Honor. It's still around. God bless that company.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You see, I'm looking at you leaning on the couch like that. And I remember being in Johnny Rod's house for New Year's and
oh my God,
and cousin Luke leaning on you the way you're leaning on that couch.
My leg, like in the thigh of my leg, like it's right in the thigh area.
And we look at and we sit across from
buddy.
Me and Chuck sit across from him, and cousin Luke is all on Nana's leg like this, and we just looking at Nana, and I was like, yo. And Nana leans forward. I don't know why he's leaning on me like this. Hey, remember Devon? Yo, Johnny, you made this?
Yeah. Devon was feeling that.
Johnny, you made this?
It's crazy. Yo, you know what? That was the year that we thought the world was gonna end. So I was like, geez, this is the last.
That was Y2K, right?
Yeah, it was Y2K.
Yeah. It was Y2K.
Yep.
Hey, so Mega. Mega. My man Mega.
Ask Mega about fucking Exit 8. How he used to want to beat people up over
Son, yo.
Let's go. What's this Exit 8 story?
Fucking I don't know what it is, but every time we would leave. First of all, when this was like when I first started going to ECWA, I had an expedition, right? And I was the fucking new kid on the block. So I had to drive everybody. So Stryker would meet at Nana's house. So I would go to Brownsville, pick up Nana and Stryker, and then somewhere the fucking SATs
They let a Jew into Brownsville. God,
and then it was days with Key and Dean came down, whatever. But every time we get to exit 8 on the turnpike, get out the car, no matter who's with us, no matter what month it is, you feel like fucking somebody up. I don't know what it is, but it's like, I want to fuck somebody up.
I think it was just, you know what it was? I think it was just like the pre amp up for the show. It was like, okay, so fuck with us. We're like wrestlers. We're wrestlers coming out here. Do not start no shit. And that's what like Exit 8. There were just a lot of like people, if you get what I mean, people just walking around acting really like, you know what I mean? So
then there was one time it was me, Nana, I think Xavier, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to my
and Stryker, maybe one other person. And we was all like amped up, whatever. And when Stryker was like, "Oh, calm down. Would you really do this?" Yo, it's like, I will fucking murder somebody. I don't care. I said, "Yo, man, I will fucking kill you right now. I don't give a fuck, dude." Well, leave the street shit. I'm like, yo, fuck street. I will murder you right now. And go, I don't give a fuck. Like, and unfortunately, his dad passed away sometime after that. But Nana's dad passed away. My dad passed away. And once my dad passed away, like, I give 2 fucks about anything. I just don't care. I just don't care. Not that I don't have a death wish at all. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't give a fuck.
Right. And I just and Exit 8 and you know what? Mega is such he's like the kindest guy. I'm the kindest guy.
Sweetest guy.
That was our like we and even if someone pissed us off, we weren't even gonna do nothing. It was more like
I don't know what it was.
Just our like imagination, like, you know what, we're gonna go to this fucking show and take out our fucking anger and make sure we put on the best fucking show at ECWA. And that's exactly what we did. We took it and then we infused it into the match. And man, we have so many memories from that.
And I don't care what nobody says. And I'll probably, other than maybe like Christopher Daniels and Brian Danielson, everybody who stepped foot in that ECW ring, the best talent was from New York. Only fucking nobody say.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. What's the sciatica story with you?
Man.
So it was at the Elks Lodge, and it was me and Nana, right? So
who booked that match?
I think it was
Harry.
I think it was Harry. Yeah, it was Harry.
I love Harry.
I think it was Harry. I'm not going over, right? But I gotta get my shit in. It's like, all right, whatever. So we go, all right, I'll go to the top, do something, cut me off, right?
Who you working?
I was working Nana.
Oh.
I was working him, right?
Oh,
cut me off, I do something and give me the implant DDT, right? So, it was a superplex. So I go to the top, right? Sit, blah, 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 blah. Give me a superplex, right? And I'm like, superplex, like, boom, my back, like, oh, fuck, my back, but whatever. Implant DDT, 1, 2, 3, right? I walked back, and all of a sudden, it was like I was in Vietnam, and there was like a spike in the tree. Back, you get back from the ring, you walk up the steps, you walk, and then it's like 3 or 4 steps.
Yeah,
I fucking collapsed. I go, oh shit! I'm laying on the steps, like screaming, like, oh fuck my back, screaming.
You're like, this guy's a hell of a worker.
Joel,
that's what I.
We want him.
That's exactly what I said.
And he's like, yo, what's wrong? I said, oh, my back, right? And this was my first entry into how dicks wrestlers can be. But welcome to the business kid moment.
And with Nana,
Steve Carino walks in, right? He goes, what's wrong with him? Somebody goes, his sciatica. He goes, welcome to the business, and literally walks over me and didn't get 2 fucks. Like Allen Iverson over Tyrone Lee was like, oh, welcome to the business.
Oh man,
big boy.
Right? Funny as hell for that.
So then I leave, and it's raining, right? Yeah. Had an expedition, and I'm literally I can't fucking bend my leg, so I'm literally driving on like the fucking BQE like this, barely seeing over the fucking dashboard, right?
So you just look at hood,
looking mad, driving like this, I go home and I swear to God, I'm like, yo, God, please let me feel better and I'll never wrestle again. I just in that much pain.
Damn.
And then the next morning, like I locked my door, still in pain. And my cheap ass, like I said, fuck this. I gotta call 911. I can't take this pain anymore. And I didn't want the fucking AMTs to break through my door because I had to pay for the lock. I was like, I ain't fuck that. Fuck that. So I called my mom and my brother who had a key. They opened the door, called 911, and the ambulance had to take me to the hospital. That's how fucked up I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Day, I was fucked up.
Yo, did I
Christopher Reeves.
And then you wrestled next week.
And then I right. And then I wrestled a week later. I'm good.
What you gonna say, Nana?
During that match, I think, and Mega's being nice right now because I remember
That was a big bump.
I remember during that match, I think, you know what I'm saying, Mega, I don't know if he said something to me or whatever, and then I think I kicked him again. You know what I'm saying? I kicked him again.
I'm sure you probably kicked him again.
That sounds like
friend acting. You know what I'm saying? So like, fuck. I'm like, damn, bro. Like afterwards, I was just so torn. It reminded me of that girl that time. You remember the girl that, you know? I hope she's great.
Brandy Muffins,
but the one, yeah,
the one you broke her rib.
For years and years.
Yeah, he broke her rib.
This girl, like, she would tell people that I broke her ribs.
Yeah.
You know, and let me tell you something. I actually had a rib.
He broke a stripper's rib.
I know it was a stripper's rib, and I watched the fucking. I broke a stripper's rib, guys, by accident.
fucking.
You know, like I watched that video
for free.
over and over again. I watched that video over and over again. I was like, geez, like some people really just need to train better. But you know, years later, I ended up getting my my ribs, and this is actually like a year and a half ago. I actually got my ribs hurt at a show, and I was like, it was the worst pain in my life. And yeah,
I ended up breaking my ribs. I think twice,
yeah.
Really?
Omar Tortuga broke my shit one day with a kick to the back when I was running the ropes.
That's
actually,
bro, that's how my shit. That's how
somebody kicked you in the back.
Yeah, I got a kick. I was being thrown to the fucking rope. Someone threw me to the rope, and then someone threw a kick. You know, like, come on, you know. Like,
hey, that happened to me too. I got a liver shot from that.
That kick was so hard, my fucking rib broke, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
I got that shit hurt like hell, man.
I got two stories.
It healed on his own.
Yeah, you don't got much choice.
Yeah. So,
but
I can
on that, hold on one second on that, Lou. Yeah. I gotta ask Mega. Speaking about kicking somebody in the back, so they on this dark match, right? When you kick Buddy in the back, how did that go down?
Who did you kick in the back?
You had a dark match, didn't you have a dark match? You and Flex.
Yeah.
So what happened with that match? Because I heard you guys got disqualified.
Yo,
I heard about this. That's like getting fired on your day off. How you get?
So first there was also some black shit. There was we did a tag team for Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Super Crazy. So it's like you and
who was the Hacksaw and who?
Super
Hacksaw and Super Crazy, right?
What the fuck kind of team is that?
Yes. I guess they have shit to do, so they was teaming up for like a few months. So this is on Sunday Night Heat when they started like streaming it.
Yeah.
They would stream it. They were going like I think they were going like TV for a little bit and then stream a week, TV a week, then they go straight stream. Yeah. So this is actually on Sunday Night Heat. Mm-hmm. Right? So there was supposed to be a spot where I kicked Super Crazy in the back. Right, you know, and then tag in, and then we start our heat from there, right? So Flex whips him into the ropes. I fucking knee Super Crazy, and the referee looks at me and goes, "You're disqualified." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Just like that, what the fuck are you doing? And then he rings the bell, and I look at Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I'm like, "What the fuck do we do now?" So he grabs his 2x4. And he starts swinging like crazy.
Wow.
Well, fuck it. Let's just fuck it. We'll just do whatever, right? and I don't even remember what happened. Only thing I remember is we get to the back, and it was like a gauntlet. It was Sergeant Slaughter. Our agent was Mike Rotundo. Sergeant Slaughter, Mike Rotundo, Arn Anderson, and Barry Windham. All like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck did you guys do? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, you didn't do shit. Like, I didn't do nothing. That was the spot, right? Dusty Rhodes comes over, bitching about the fucking time. Because I don't know if Vince was producing it, but whoever was producing or keeping time was fucking furious, right? I was like, nah, you didn't do shit. So Mike Rotundo comes, all right, the heat is off, you guys. It was their job to smarten up the ref. And this was the time when Vince wanted to do like real referee shit.
Yeah.
So he was telling everybody, he was telling the refs, like, call it like you see it. It's real, right? So this was Monday night taping, right? So the Raw and the SmackDown was Tuesday, right? So the next week, I'm watching SmackDown, and there's a women's match. Same exact spot, same ref, right? It was Natty, Neidhart, and someone else. Natty needs somebody in the back. Ref is like right there. Tag. I fucking lost my shit.
You should have went and chokeslammed that motherfucker.
I fucking lost my shit. Zack Ryder, there was a couple guys. Zack Ryder said, "Who was the ref?" And there was, I forgot the ref's name. I could see his face, but they said, "Was it this dude?" I was like, "Yep." He said, "Yeah, he's trying to fucking kiss ass to Vince, and whoever else was like in charge of the refs at the time. Like he's a dick and he's trying to kiss ass." I was like, "Fuck this bullshit."
That's crazy.
I went back again, another tryout, and then this was right after like Spanky quit, and we did like this 3 or 4 like day tour with Spanky for Steve Corino, and I remember this reminds me of a story. So I remember we was driving somewhere. It was me, Nana, and Spanky, and he was like, "Yo, fuck that, hate it, miserable, glad I quit, blah blah blah." Right, and then that night he was sleeping on CM Punk's kitchen floor.
I remember.
And he was happy.
Spanky?
He was happy as hell. He was happy as hell. That's why I love Spanky for that. Man.
I was like, this dude was making 6 figures, TV, miserable. Now he's sleeping on someone's floor and he's happy.
Right. God damn.
I was like, this shit ain't
gonna He's a weird dude, though. Spanky's a weird dude.
Let me tell you, he's very, not to cut you off.
Real quick. Hold on, real quick. Oh.
You're an idiot.
So either that night or the next night, right? We had Punk's house. There was like 15 of us, right?
Yeah. This is when Punk lived in Philly?
Yeah.
Punk's
house. And upstairs, we was sleeping. So, it was like,
hold on.
He was like on a couch or something, whatever, in a room or the bed. No, he got the bed. And me and Stryker were on the floor, like sleeping, right? And I don't know what happened, but we just started dying laughing. Me and I just started laughing.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like basically, and this is funny because now CM Punk has like $15 million.
He wants to know is that Usher.
Exactly. He's like worth $15 million and has a big ass mansion. But the thing is that all right, me and Mega. Yeah, we came from rough backgrounds and stuff. All right, but our parents worked really hard also, and like we have great. Mega was working at Tops, which is an international. Yeah. He was a vice president.
That was a great fucking job, man.
Right.
He used to hook me up every year. I got sets of cars in my closet.
For the years that he was one of the directors of whatever, and I was working in the music industry for Island Records and Universal, Columbia. So we were kind of like in that type of ballpark. And it wasn't that we were laughing at CM Punk. It was just that it was like, wow, this guy's the ROH world champion and this and that. And then he was like, sleep in my bed. And he let me and Mega sleep on his bed. And we like when we went in the room and saw his bed, we were like, this is his bed? And we were just like dying. And he kept opening the door, like, you guys are good? Are you guys good?
What are you guys laughing at?
He was just so happy that we were there. And it's a blessing to see where he is right now.
Yeah, Punk is a real dude since he was on, never changed.
I couldn't believe where he was sleeping at the level of his career with Ring of Honor, and he wasn't making a little bit of money. You know, he was making a decent amount of money, but he was willing to not change too much to really kind of like go for his dream. So I hats off to CM Punk.
What was his bed like, on the floor?
It was it was like on a rope, on like a cot or something. It was with the cot, and it had a lot of fucking dog hair in it. You know, there was like dog and fucking like cat hair in it. It was like, what the heck is this?
The bed was made out of hay.
Yeah, it was like a fucking.
It's the bed Jesus was born on.
But you know, he's sleeping good now. He sleeps on fucking Versace bed.
And I give him all the respect for turning it back.
Nah, you see this shit?
Oh my God. Don't start with me. Since when did I look like Usher? I mean, back in 2001, motherfuckers thought I was looking like Usher at your company, Mega.
Whoa.
Hey. So
Mega, you don't know the story?
No.
Yes, you do know the story.
Check this out. So Wayne, somebody goes to the back and tells Wayne, hey, there's a guy outside. He's handing out flyers for Ring of Honor. He's canvassing the property. This is when we were at the rec center in Long Island.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey, there's somebody canvassing over here for Ring of Honor, and they're just handing out flyers. They didn't ask, they're just doing it. So Wayne, hey Boogaloo, we got a problem. Somebody's out there. I need you to come with me. I was like, oh, okay. So they were like, who's the guy? They go, that guy over there.
Hold on. Wayne was like, hey, Boogaloo, there's a black dude out there handing out flyers. I need some color with me. I need some muscle and some color with me.
Yeah, come
hand this motherfucker up real quick.
Okay, yeah. So then he's like, I need you to call me. I'm like, I got you. So he goes, yeah, they said the guy looks like Usher. I like what? So then we walk around and then we go to the guy like, who is it? He goes, that guy right there. I go, that's Nana. So Wayne goes, that's Nana. So we walk up to Nana and Wayne tells Nana, he's like, hey man, he goes, if you want to canvas, you wanted to hand out your flyers, he goes, just give me a heads up, man. I have no problem with you doing it. You know, I got my guy over here saying that somebody looks like Usher's running around, and Nana just loses his shit. Nana goes, Usher! Usher! He goes, Boogie, you better get your boy. You better get your boy before I fuck him up.
Yo, you know what? It was just so, I didn't care about anything else. It was like, okay, I get it. You know, all right. They hate Ring of Honor. People hate Ring of Honor now. It's like, fuck Ring of Honor and whatever. I mean, I was just there to #1 see Lou and a bunch of friends, wrestle. And like, I really didn't think there was like beef with like, companies like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just was handing out flyers. Maybe, now that I'm older in the business, but when, and me and Wayne are friends now.
Wayne's a good dude. Yeah.
Wayne's great dude,
awesome, man.
And he's great now. He's done a lot of great things. At that time, his choice of words were a little bit kind of crazy. It was like, a guy outside looking like Usher. I was 350 pounds.
That wasn't him though. That was
you
told him.
No, that's when you were skinny, bro. You were skinny.
Yeah, that was when you just started getting skinny.
I was skinny.
That was we didn't even recognize you.
The 350 pound Nana had the bird shit in their head.
Yeah, 350 pound Nana was Black Kishi.
That was when you were Black Kishi.
But that was a memorable night because it was a really heated exchange in the back, but one thing that never really happened was I was never kind of like, get the fuck out of here.
No, because he had respect for you.
Just like, all right. And then after that, it was whatever. That just goes to show you my love. That just goes to show you, for anyone who's watching, that goes to show you how much love I had for that company. I have still for the company Ring of Honor. I had other things to do, and I made sure that I went out there and I connected the fans with what we had going on.
He acts like it was hard. He came out in the limousine to hand out flyers.
Yeah, for real, that motherfucker.
I used to get vouchers.
It's hard. It was hard.
Hey, you see this question down here, Nana?
I remember when Nana wrestled Ken Sweden.
That wasn't at the Elks Lodge, though.
No, that was in Mineola, Long Island.
Oh man, let me tell you exactly what happened. Jeez.
I was there. I know exactly what happened. Go ahead.
You gotta hear it from my point of view because it was just so weird. So we're in the back, and we're talking about the match, all right? And Ken Sweeney, he's been in the business for about 50 years at that point. Okay, he's like old, you know what I'm saying? And that's my boy. Big up to Ken Sweeney if you're watching. That's my boy.
He's doing his thing,
I'm
MMA
only
shit now.
halfway in character, so if I'm talking, so you know, he's like, oh, we're gonna do this, do that. I'm like, Ken, because I was not really into the hardcore. Even now, I'm not.
Yeah,
really,
but we weren't even trained to wrestle like that. We always did it in the ring. We were trained to wrestle and call it in the ring.
Exactly. You know, so he was kind of calling something, you know, which I understood, but he was like, listen, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to pull you out and I'm going to just do a dive with my leg off the top rope. You know, something like that, when you're doing something big like that, you have to go over it before the match starts. You have to. You can't just call something like that and do it like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to, especially if you're doing it for the first time.
Right.
That was the biggest mistake and the learning lesson for me, because we went out there finally, he threw me over the barricade, gave me a couple of shots, okay, pulled me over the barricade. So now these were the old school barricades, the metal ones.
Right, the metal ones,
right? So now I'm hanging over it.
You're selling. I remember you selling.
Right, I'm selling. I'm like, okay, what the hell's about to happen now? Because I didn't. You know, I thought he was gonna come with a running leg. You know, boom, hit. You know, something. I was expecting to get hit with a leg because I was trying to get myself.
Thanks for the bits, brother. Thanks for the bits,
dude. By the time I picked my head up and looked up like this guy was coming off the top fucking rope, boy, and my head
outside of the ring, dude.
If this is the fucking barricade, like my head is like this on the barricade, like this. Like, he didn't even pull me over it. I'm like, my head is like this. And I'm looking, bang. I just, my head hit it. Boom. I'm like, oh, shit. I saw stars. I looked up.
You saw purple shoes?
There's a mirror right there. There's a mirror in the middle of the fucking place. I was like, what the fuck is this? I looked in the mirror. There's smoke coming out of my mouth. There's smoke coming out of my mouth. So I looked back into the ring and I shook my head. Right? I shook my head, and I remember this clearly. He was, he had a chair in his hand. And then I walked in the ring. I didn't sell anything. I didn't sell shit. I got hit. Boom. It was like the Undertaker time. Yeah. I walked into the ring. He's with the chair. I yelled this so loud you could watch the video. I'm like, I'm ducking. I'm like, I'm ducking. I ducked the fucking chair. He dropped it. Oh my God. It was Receipt City, my friend. It was Receipt City. I went boom. And I love Ken Sweeney. He's a tough motherfucker.
And then
Nana
grabs his tooth off the floor. He grabs his tooth off the floor, marches down the stairs into the locker room, kicks the fucking door open where Frank Goodman was sitting. He was in another room, and my brother's in there painting in his face. Kicks the door open. Didn't realize Frank Goodman was talking with the Legion of Doom, and there was Animal Hawk sitting there. He kicks that door open. He goes, "What the fuck, Frank?" Animal Hawk got up quick. They were about. It looked like they want to fuck Nana up.
They were like, "Wait a minute, okay, he's pissed off." They saw my teeth.
Yeah, they saw his tooth. They're like, "Oh, that's
we're gonna
fucked
leave
up."
them alone for today. Like, rest in peace to those guys.
Yeah,
and rest in peace to Miss Alicock from the Brownsville area. When I was rushed to the emergency room, and I went all the way to the emergency room at Kings County. Yeah, I went to Kings County. And Miss
Did you put in milk?
Yeah, they actually they rushed me out there, and then Miss Alicock was there, and then Frank took care of them.
You put in milk and it turned to chocolate? That's what Angel's saying?
Who said that? Yo, Angel, stop playing with me.
What was the hospital? Remember I told me we came back. Was it Brookdale? Is that the name of the hospital?
Oh, yeah, Brookdale Hospital. If you ever get shot, Lou, if anyone is in Brooklyn and they ever get shot next to the Brooklyn, Brownsville area, don't ever go to fucking Brookdale Hospital. All right.
Every time we go right back, that is the worst hospital.
That is every time we pass there.
Shot.
That's like Roosevelt Hospital in the Bronx.
Dropping me home, I had to like let them know, do not go to that hospital, even if you're having a fucking allergy attack.
Do not go to the hospital. Do not.
Hey, Nick, were you in the match with us when I ripped fucking Luke's head open?
For that match.
Yeah, yes. That was I think
Psycho Circus.
What? But you fucking you didn't stiff me, but you fucking fucked me up. So I'm like, this motherfucker, like, yo,
you?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
You didn't stiff it. You was stiffing. It was just like you was kind of stuck. I was like, whatever.
Lose
like, son. So then we in the match, and then I see you fuck him up. I'm like, yo, Lou's about to go to jail out there.
Yo, hey, his head opened up from ear to ear like a zipper.
Like, yo, I'm like,
that shit look like a sad face.
Yeah.
You remember Nuke? It was him.
Yeah. Nah, you don't remember Nuke.
Fuck, what's the other dude's name?
I don't remember.
Southern Billy Stalin.
Southern Billy Stalin, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yo, that dude.
But you was always cool, mad real. I was like, was my dude, and whatever.
Yo, I remember the one Psycho Circus with Terry Funk, and it's like me and you are standing in the ring, and you had a chair, and I had a chair, and I'm
dude,
like,
that was the show. That
was it wasn't. We went two Psycho Circuses. So this second Psycho Circus we were in, me and him are the only two in the ring, and Terry Funk was there for that one. And then I had a chair, he had a chair, and I'm like, fuck, man. I said, somebody's gonna get hit with this chair. And I'm looking at him, and he keeps telling me, come on. And I'm like, this big motherfucker's gonna hit me. I was like, so I went in, we did the thing, boom, boom, and I just like tried to tackle him and took the chair in the back. I was like, I'm not taking that shit in the head. Crush what little neck I have.
I was on the floor, and Terry Funk was like this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to hit this old motherfucker. Like, yo. Yeah. Like,
he wasn't supposed to do nothing. He was there beat up everybody.
I'm like, yeah, I'm about to swing on your life. And then I'm like, I can't hit Terry Funk.
Come on, you chicken dick.
And I'm like, I'm about to. And then he just started. I said, fuck it, it's Terry Funk. I can't hit Terry Funk.
He went nuts on you, right? Yeah. I gotta see that.
He got into it. He was like, fuck, because he wasn't supposed to do shit. But standing.
You know what it is? Like he probably the adrenaline came. He's
the adrenaline kicked in. He was just
because he had knee surgery.
Right. And then I was like, fuck it.
No, he had a knee replacement.
I
was at that show.
Funk is fucking me up.
Show, I think.
See that day with Mega, that was the day that Mega chokeslammed me through the tables, and that was how I got eliminated.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
When did you guys actually leave New York?
I left in 13.
I left in the end of 08 or 09.
Oh, so
I don't even know.
Damn, you left that long? Wow.
Yeah, bro.
So you left like about a little over 9 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I started and I had to take time off of wrestling in 11.
Okay.
Because I had a bad neck injury.
I took a surgery?
No. So I took a what's that shit called? A backslide from Benny Martinez.
Right. Yeah.
And I got stacked on my neck, and I felt like something popped, and I'm like, I was fucked up where I couldn't like turn my head, and so it kind of scared me. So I went in for a while. I was messed up, and I didn't know what was wrong. It wasn't my back; it was my shoulder. So I was messed up, but it felt like it was my neck. So I took time off, and then I came back in 13, and I wrestled like a couple matches in 13.
Right.
And then I stepped away again. Then we came back in 18, right, Chung? We came back, we came back in 18, and we've been going since 18, and right now we're the tag champs at USA Pro.
Oh, nice! Congratulations!
You gotta come down because I'm gonna get up Frank. Like, Frank, if you're watching,
yeah,
we're gonna have Frank on this show soon.
Hey,
I'm an hour and a half away, Frank.
Hey, remember we be
fucking Lions back and just fucking.
Remember we be backstage. We be backstage, and your guys' music would hit.
Oh, hell's yeah!
You better stop that before we get shut down, man.
Hey, that shit. Hey, but we will all be backstage, and when that music hit, everybody just broke out into a dance. And like this, the guys backstage, he's like telling us when to come out, and everybody's dancing. We're doing like Bollywood dancing. And
That's some funny shit.
all of us were doing it. Every single one of us.
Guapo's still around, right?
Yeah. He's actually he does the show with Angel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nana, you remember Wrecking Ball Jones?
Okay. Right. The new show. That's what's up. Big ups to Guapo. You know, it's crazy when you think about how long we've been doing this, and I know a lot of people are wondering what the heck am I up to? Like,
what we got going on?
You know, right now I have a lot going on. Anyone who follows me on social media, you know that I've been kind of like focusing on other things in entertainment. So I've but I've been blessed to have the opportunity to come out with some music that I've been working on under the stage name Crook Melody, and it's doing pretty well. I
like it. It's good stuff.
Connection. Right now the music is kind of like contemporary soul, and it's probably not the most.
Hold on, dude. We got breaking news.
I just clicked that too.
Breaking news. Guapo quit the podcast.
Whoa.
Well, Guapo, we wish you well on your future endeavors.
We definitely wish him well. It was good to hear that he was there for.
Yeah.
Hey, but listen, you could cut me a check, Angel. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that check. Sheesh. That's
Nana, they want to know if you had the hots for Booty Collins.
Oh man, Booty. You know what? I was supposed to have my first kid with Booty, and her second kid was supposed to be with me. God bless Booty. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby girl. I love her to death. That forget. You know how me and Booty do.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be my boo, but then it was just like there was a couple of them that were supposed to be my boo, and I mean that respectably. All right, I don't want to be no one thinking I was trying to harass nobody or something. You know what I'm saying? But Abigail, the photographer, I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? I used to like, but when she first came, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I had a lot of love. Jenkins. That's what I was gonna get to. I had a lot of love. I had a lot of love for Booty Collins. And the reason why is because
she had a big booty.
Yeah, kind of, but her booty was okay. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that like she was, black.
She's cool people.
Yeah, she was black. She was like one of the black girls that finally came in there and that got it. And then I was able to become friends with her. Her first break in the entertainment, in the wrestling business was with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like when I say break, I'm talking about like bringing her, saying, "Hey, listen, come with me to a show. I want you to just listen to me. All right, follow my lead. I've been doing this for a while, and I'll make sure you're good." That didn't happen. But God bless her and her career. She's still, I guess, a friend. I reached out mad times, like, "Hey, what's up? You good?"
She moved to Texas. That's what
Jason Mintz.
That's what Red the Machine Young said.
That's good. She's out in Texas. I hope she's doing good, and I hope that
she married Paul Wall.
Huh?
She married Paul Wall.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I was like, I'm like, shit, I better be nice. I better be nice to her. I'm gonna get pregnant with Paul Wall. Like, what the fuck?
No, what you got? I mean, Mega, what you got going on?
I'm just fucking working my fucking, well, it's not 9 to 5, it's like fucking 8 to 8, but work for a bank and just hitting the gym every day. I'm about to make this comeback at 50.
Crazy leg press.
Yeah. I hit the gym.
You still doing the jiu-jitsu?
Nah, I stopped with this fucking COVID madness, but I'm gonna go back in like July.
Okay.
Go back and just start fucking shit up again. Like fucking fuck it. I'm about to be a fucking.
Yo, shut the heck up, Angel.
I'm going back to the fucking shooting range.
Man, you gotta come out with us. Come shooting. I got an arsenal.
Oh, you do? I'm coming.
Y'all about to have some fun. This guy Mega loves his guns, and I know Boogalou loves his guns too. Boogaloo was a bus driver for mad years, and I used to just think he was a cop. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying? He had the cop walk, but he was like the bus driver. You know what I'm saying? That's,
Yep.
that's
People didn't know this either. Though I used to be a gynecologist.
Yo,
Yeah, man. I
funny ass guy, bro.
I was the first indie wrestling gynecologist, man, because they used to book me to take care of all these pussies in the ring.
That shit is funny as hell. No, but all jokes aside, no funny. I just want to say this real quick because you were asking a question before you get into anything else or before you let us go or whatever. But you know, people ask me all the time, "What are you doing? What are you doing, Nana? What are you doing?" Like the entertainment business is my career. That's what I've been doing. It's always been, you know, anything that I've done outside of the wrestling or the entertainment business, I've been a consultant to other businesses.
You started like as a photographer.
Yeah, I actually started in the entertainment and in business world as a photographer for for Johnny Rods. Actually, I was Johnny Rods' photographer first before I became the photographer for Hiram Hicks, who was the president of Island Def Jam. All right, but then besides all of that, I just want all of my people to know, the people that and you guys are my people too, because you guys have been a part of my journey, and I'm blessed to have you guys as friends. My journey in wrestling is not over. All right. I might be not getting the opportunities that I might think I deserve, but there's certain things that I need to do, and there's certain stars that need to be aligned. And when those stars are aligned, you guys are definitely going to be some of the first people to know what's going on, So I just want everyone to know that. Keep following me on social media, all that good stuff, because wrestling is my life. That's what keeps me happy.
Yeah, definitely, man. And obviously, when you do, you reach out to us, and we'll definitely put you back on, and we can.
We'll be there. No, but we'll be there.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to work, bro. You want to sit around?
Hey, you know what? I'm telling you, like
trying to work.
We can do one more. I'm trying to do one more match with someone that makes. Is the fight on yet? By the way,
bro, I was actually thinking about pulling that up to
Are
see.
these two clowns fighting tonight yet?
It's tonight. Yeah, it's on that.
Let me tell you something. If there's something ever scripted,
I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna draw good, because isn't he going against the NWA tonight?
Oh my god!
Come on, Lou.
Damn, Lou. Shots fired.
I've watched that product a little bit. It's definitely a good product.
Yeah, but the NWA, I like it though. No, I do like it.
I definitely like it. I think that what do I think? I think that
we don't know what you think.
You know what? I think what I'm gonna think about, like what I'm about to say about just right now. I just think that the wrestling business is there's not enough people. There's not enough people paying their dues anymore.
I can agree with you on that.
I agree with you 100%.
I don't really, and I don't want people, Nana's hating. I'm not hating on nobody. I'm good, guys. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like, I live a comfortable life. My family life. You know what I'm saying? I'm, blah, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? All my friends have kids. I don't have kids yet, but all my friends have kids, and that's good enough. You know what I'm saying? Eventually I'll have one. I'm setting up a future for them, but it's just not, the dues that I put in, like, forget it, bro. Like, I went through, I lost a lot of friends. I made a lot of enemies.
Yep.
Relationships.
I had a lot of fake friends.
Relationships.
A lot of fake friend situation.
I had a lot of fake friends. A lot of people that you throw your friends.
The fake friend situation, I look at that as like, losing friends, because it's like, wow, like you really, because at some point these people look up to you when they're your friends. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have the up or the edge on them. I remember Matt Stryker saying to me one time, and I love Stryker to death. I hope he's doing well. I know he's at Impact doing his thing, but he was like, and this is when
he looks weird with that long hair though.
I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to see him. I'm just going to start. But he said to me, and this is when I had already went to Japan. I already did WWE and stuff like that. And he said to me, And he was beginning to do that stuff, and he was like, "You see, now I'm beginning to climb the ladder faster than you." And when he said that to me, I remember I was like, when he said that to me, I was like,
just slap the shit out of him.
Yeah, I was like, I just didn't understand.
Hey,
but, years later, I did because
one day, one day, bro, I told that motherfucker, right? Because I took him under my wing and I took him everywhere with me. And then like he ventured off and then started latching on to other people, but then forgot where he came from, and then tried to get back in with us when Alpha was trying to set up a show for Samoa, and he tried to get back in, and I'm like, this motherfucker, right? So I go to him and I say, hey, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm going to punch you in the face. And he's like, what? I said, I'm going to punch you in the face. I said, I'm just giving you a warning right now. I'm going to punch you in the face. We get out to the ring, and I told him in the ring too. I said, "Hey, I'm about to punch you in the face." And he kept coming at me. I said, "Listen, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna punch you in the face." He came again. Pop! He said, "Oh." He dropped. Right?
Serious.
Yeah, I got him. And then we get back behind the curtain. He goes, "What the fuck was that?" And he goes, "That's the last time." He goes, That's the first and the last time you're ever gonna do that to me." I said, "Bro, I will punch you in the face anytime I want." And he was like, "Okay."
Hey, that's what I got. That's why I love.
But I still love him though.
He breaks down to reality. He's a tough.
A lot of people in the business nowadays need that shit. A lot.
Yeah, he's a tough son of a gun. He paid his dues.
All this fucking spots and I could do this, I could do that, but when it comes down to it, people need to get fucking punched in the face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mike Tyson said it the best. Mike Tyson said it the best. Yep. Everybody has a fucking plan until they get punched in the face. And Stryker had a plan for himself, and that was to make sure that he got into the wrestling industry, and thank God he did.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Guapo feels a certain way about Stryker, and the way Guapo feels about Stryker is because Guapo feels a certain way about certain people. He's overprotective over me because he feels like guys like Strike and other guys that I helped out, he goes, how come they never gave you the respect you deserve? How come when they ask him, hey, who brought you in, who did this, he never mentions you. He mentions Kettner, he mentions this guy, he mentions that guy, SAT, but he never says you were the one. I'm like, hey man, I said I don't care. I didn't do it for that.
Yeah.
Anything I did for somebody, I did it. You're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. And that was my problem, dude. I was loyal to the wrong people.
Right.
At the end of the day, Lou, that's
live and learn.
Yeah.
You live and learn. God puts us in these predicaments for a reason. And you know this by now. You have beautiful children. I had your son when he was like 3 years old in my hand. Now he's like 12. Like
he's about to be 12.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the great.
You want to know something funny, dude? Remember you were like, send me that picture, and I sent you that picture, right?
Right.
And then like 3 days later, I'm sitting on the couch with my wife, and my wife goes, look at this picture that popped up in my history. It was a different picture, but it's you and him again, but a different picture.
What,
she
years
goes,
later?
No, the same show. It was the same show,
but a different picture.
But a different picture. And she goes, yeah, this just came up, and I said, you know what's funny? I just texted him that picture 3 days ago.
I remember when you had him, he was so happy, and I was so happy because that was around the time we were all kind of like young a little bit, not really young, but we were
32. I was 32.
Exactly. So it was like I was getting excited too because I was like, yeah, I'm about to have some. I was in a relationship too, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to have my kids soon. But then things happen.
Booty Collins.
Yeah, right. I love you, Booty. Not Booty was the one that was like, she was like, listen, you never hit, you never like pushed up. So, you know what I'm saying? I was always all like, you know what I'm saying?
Not like Cheetah at Shahola Falls dancing.
What's up with Cheetah?
No, see, I'm not gonna give you Cheetah right now. Cheetah's gonna have we're gonna dedicate a whole month to Cheetah stories.
Good. I got make sure I come on that.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have people for the Cheetah stories.
We're gonna have random pop-ins.
We got to talk about the time when we had the match and I slapped him by accident and his fucking gums came flying out.
hey, but guys, I don't know if you're aware of our podcast network, MWA World podcast network. We have great shows on this podcast network. We got Get Funk with Alan Queewee Funk. We got Shooting the Shit with Pierce Austin. It's Shooting the Shit Uncensored. That's another great show. And then you got Angel running around, the Kingpin, killing the business. I don't know who's gonna be his guest host now, because Guapo quit. But that's what I'm talking about. We got some good stuff coming up, good content. Definitely, guys. You guys should definitely jump on, see what you could. I think you guys would be got.
So
you
that-
guys would be great guests on any of the shows.
Yeah, I'd love. Let me tell you something. I'm having a ball right now. This is the most relaxing. This is the most relaxing podcast that I've been on.
I gotta tell you something. I was like skeptical about doing the podcast when I was asked, and they were like, "Oh, well, Angel put you over. He said you guys are like hilarious. You guys are cool." And I'm like, and then I Papadon, big up to Papadon, because he goes, "Bro, do it." He goes, "It is so therapeutic." He goes, "This is the best thing you could do. Do it." And he's been 100% right, because all I'm doing is kicking back, chilling with you guys.
Right.
Yeah, especially in this time with like COVID. You know, I tried the podcast thing out for like 7 months last year, and it was really, really successful. You know, I just don't have enough time right now to do it, but it's a really, really great thing, and I've met a lot of great people, and you guys are going to do great with it because you guys are talking about the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about, like, you know, shit.
Talking about shit, and I just
there's more.
Speaking of shit. Speaking of shit, Nana, tell me about that backdrop you took in Gleason's.
You gotta remind me of that story.
You don't remember that?
We're all in.
You don't remember that?
With who?
We're all in training, and Nana used to like to take backdrops in practice. He goes, "Shoot me off the road." I don't know who gave. I don't remember who gave him a backdrop. I know I was on the apron though. He takes the backdrop. Boom, big backdrop hits the mat. Bam, and then all of a sudden he rolls out the ring. Nana disappears. He's gone for like 30 minutes, maybe more. Like, damn, where the hell did Nana go?
We might, Pierce. We might.
So Flex goes to the bathroom, right? And I don't know what Flex went to the bathroom, maybe to wet his hair because he had that whip daddy do haircut. And he hears, yo, Flex. He's like, yeah. He goes to the stall, and it was Nana in the stall. Nana's like, yo, can you give me my shorts over there? He goes, yeah. He goes to get in the shorts. He's like, he goes, hey, what's wrong? He goes, don't tell Boogaloo. But when I took the back body drop, I shit myself. So then he comes out.
Hey,
first thing Flex did was come out.
The motherfucker came out like dude from fucking Friday. He was like, "Hey, Lou, hey, Lou, Nana shit himself."
He goes, he didn't want me to tell you he shit himself. So the first thing I did, I went to the concession stand because we had a concession stand in the Gleason's gym, and I go, "Hey, can I get a couple of those sporks?" And they're like, yeah. So I grabbed the sporks and I go get on the Nana. He goes, "Why?" I said, "So you can dig the rest of the shit out your ass."
Yo, I remember that story clearly. As soon as you started talking about Flex in the stall, I was like, "Oh fuck, that was the day I shitted myself on the back body drop." You know who else made me shit on myself? Take a wild guess. There was only one person. It's not Vito. There was only one person that made me shit myself in that fucking place. Guess who it was?
Cheetah, when he did you with the senton.
No, he almost made me shit myself. But fucking Larry.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, Larry.
Larry was brutal.
Yeah, he was. Mega. You probably know him from. What was his full name? Larry Briscoe.
Larry Briscoe.
Great guy. He was really serious about pro wrestling. Let me tell you something. I don't like when people he was really good. He was really good. Yeah. He was really, really good. I learned a lot from him. But I don't know. There was certain times where it was like, it was too. This guy was sitting on my neck. Like, what the fuck?
You see that, Nana?
Red Young boy T-shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees.
Oh, good looking, Red. I saw that come in. I was like, damn, I got like an extra. I got some money from Pro Wrestling Tees. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So, guys, we're gonna start wrapping up now.
Kid Onion used to smell, bro. That's my boy. He used to smell, bro. That dude used to stink, but that was my boy.
Yeah.
Big up to Armand.
What about Kid Chancleta? I think it was Chancleta Man.
Yeah. I clotheslined them out of his wrestling shoes.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
Hey, we gotta get out of here though, man.
So it's good talking, bro.
Yeah, awesome guys. We definitely gotta do this again.
We gotta do this again. Where we got mad stories. And
Yeah, bro. The history that we got here.
Catching up. And
Before we go, if y'all got anything that y'all want to plug, your
Go ahead, Mega, you first.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at @KingMega_YGB. Young, gifted, and black, forever young. Black, you know what I'm saying? And before
forever young, like Rod Stewart.
Black don't crack.
Black don't crack, right? I call myself the Black Vino now. I'm Black Vino.
Okay.
Right. Before I go, I know we all know him. Anybody watching, follow my boy Stockade.
Oh, Stockade's
Stockade's that dude, man.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Years ago, stop with this hardcore shit.
I'm gonna get him on the show. I'm actually gonna get him on the show.
Fuck yeah.
Get him on the show.
One thing I can say about Stockade, he was one of the realest people I know.
Yeah, Stockade's
people the wrong way, whatever, but he's the real dude, and his heart is always in the right place, and he's still out grinding and striving and grinding. He just deserves a shot. So
yeah, that's my dude.
Fuck yeah.
Follow him. Yeah. Good.
Big up to him. Big up to him. You know,
everybody else, if you're a bullshit wrestler, everybody knows who they are. Whatever, I'll come see you.
We we got for them bullshit wrestlers. 2 of these.
I'll come see you.
And a couple of these.
My last thing I want to say. Are you done, Mega?
No, I'm not done. But yeah, we got
keep going.
You got more.
Lou, Chung, love you, dudes.
I love you too, man.
And we gotta do this one more time.
Oh, definitely, we gotta do it because I don't think we've done enough.
Whatever, I don't give a shit.
Steph. I'm looking at you like now that you lost all this weight. You ever remember that movie Sunset Park?
Sunset Park, what time it is?
He looks like the guy that was. What was the guy's name from One Tree Hill, Chung? Now he played basketball.
Oh, Skills?
Skills, yes.
Oh shit!
You look like that dude right now, man. Skills. Big up to One Tree Hill. That's why I got my son's name, Lucas.
I know. And no, we gotta do this again because we gotta tell y'all the fucking Dare story on the.
Oh yeah, big up to we have mad other stories. Other stories.
We'll have y'all back.
Oh no, we're gonna have. I have to have you back because
we were
just getting started, but I have to go to work. So
okay, so basically wrapping it up. Say big up to Lou, Chung Kamikaze, Mega, my brother from another mother. You already know he's one of the guys that made sure I was safe on the road all those years and making those appearances and working on my craft for the big time, which was Ring of Honor. You understand what I'm saying? Big up to the whole Ring of Honor crew, past and present, and the future people coming. Big up to Johnny Rods. Big up to Jim Kettner, Harry Silken. All right, and anyone else
wrap it up.
Anyone else that's in my career? Mark Quinn.
Where's my wrap it up box?
Cassidy,
wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We'll do this next time again. Cut his ass off.
Wrap it up.
Cut his ass off. Wrap it up.
Nana, where can they find you at, brother?
At Prince King Nana. Make sure that you guys keep following me because I have some big things coming up. I might be starting a big wrestling company this year, but that's not going to start until I get my book out first. Okay, so when
and on Spotify, where at?
It's Crook. That's CROOK, and then Melody, MELODY. Check out my songwriting. I have a really great publishing deal with a well-known company. Thank you guys for being on the ride. Follow this show.
Yeah,
follow this show, my friends. All right.
Sunday, watch this, and we'll be back. We'll definitely be back.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right, guys. I love you guys. We'll see you guys.
Before we go, we're gonna boot y'all out. But before we go, guys, I just want to say thank y'all again, and we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, right? Healthvape.com. Health Vape sells healthy vaping alternatives, guys. Make sure y'all sign up. Go ahead and buy some stuff from them. Use the code MWAPOD for a discount.
And also use the code MWAPOD for a 10% discount on sleeves.com. Arm sleeves, joggers, headbands, tights, socks, and even dirty boxers. Don't just go on there, man. Sleeves.com. I got my pair on right now. I'm about to go outside with them.
All right, guys. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. We do appreciate y'all. Tune in next week. We should have another awesome guest. We'll drop it on either Facebook, Twitter, fucking Instagram. You'll see that shit somewhere. All right.
Yeah.
We do appreciate y'all for tuning in, though. Thank y'all, and y'all have a good one. Stay blessed.
Peace.